What's going on, guys? Just wanted to make a quick video of a knife that I've been very eagerly waiting to get since I pre-ordered. This is the EMP Nymble X, the black with bronze frag pattern. Guys, this thing is very impressive. It had a lot of hype around it leading up to the pre-order. A lot of the bigger YouTubers have had a chance to get their hands on it and were very impressed, and for good reason. This thing is really quite incredible. It was initially after the sheep's foot blade. Those went very fast. Ended up getting the, I believe they call it the spear point. Could be wrong on that. Comment, let me know if that's wrong. I think it's the spear point, but I actually am kind of glad. I really do like this blade shape in this configuration here. This thing is very well done. The black and bronze, I think, look good. Of course, all the options that you could get looked really nice on it. It's just a very well done knife all the way around. But, they've got little details. They got little details on it that really, they didn't have to do, but they did. They had a nice touch. There's the logo there. Of course, the frag pattern's incredible. A little bit of numbering going on in the back spacer that's also color matched. All the screws, the hardware is all color matched to the bronze ano. And this thing, of course, what it's known for is being, really a very fidget friendly knife. Got the reverse flick, it reverse flicks very well. Drop shut action, regular flipper, and of course, front flipper. This thing does it all, guys. If you like to fidget, this thing is something that should be on your radar. I had actually had another knife that I was very excited for all the same reasons. That was the Kaiser Cormorant, and it had both flipper options, front and regular. It had the thumb hole, but the detent on the one that I got, I can't say it's for all of them, but the detent was very, very weak. It was just not. It really wasn't a joy to open in any of the ways that it could be open. None of them really were enjoyable. And I know that sounds weird. Why should a knife be enjoyable to open? Well, I mean, it should function, correctly. And that could have just been a lemon. But it was enough for me to not ever want another one. And then, of course, shortly after that, I saw all the hype around the Nymble and just had to get one. Really, the only thing that, I think could be a negative, and it's not even a negative, but, you can't push button this thing. You have to light switch it because, like you see, I just kind of failed it there. Just by the design, is if you push button it, the front flipper will be, your finger will block it. So you really do have to, on the regular flipper, really make sure that you light switch it. But other than that, this thing is, it's very nice, very thin, very pocket friendly. Disappears in the pocket, even though it's a bigger knife. I have large size hands, as far as glove size goes, large size hands. Very nice and generous finger choil there. Plenty of real estate to get a grip on, and I do like that the grip is neutral overall. There is a little bit of a cutout there so you can access the, not even a cutout rather, but there's a little bit of a dip there just so you can access the lock bar, and it is very well done, very well done. So that's it, guys. Just gonna wrap it up. Wanted to give y'all a quick, just a quick look. I'll do some size comparisons real quick for, just so you can see. There's the PM, let me get in frame here. PM2, of course. XM18. XM24. And then actually, let me grab one more here because I was getting some knives out and I did not realize just how close these two were, like in almost all dimensions. I was really surprised. And this is actually one of my absolute favorites. I know there's some, a lot of polarizing sentiment around this brand, but the Medford Slim Midi. Guys, look at this. I mean, this thing is just about as close as I can get it, you know, as a comparison. These things are just so close. So yeah, this is, you know, this knife is a good bit cheaper than this one. Now this, I'm not saying this is a cheap knife. This is still an expensive knife, well out of reach for most people. And that's fine, that's not a bad thing. But, you know, if you can have a knife that is very similar to Medford with better action, because, you know, the action is better. I mean, I love my Medford, but it's not, put that there, you know, it's not really I mean, you can drop shut it, but it flicks nice, but just different, I guess, philosophies of design there. But yeah, these things are very similar. I would almost say this is the Fidget version of the Slim Midi. But I don't want to get too far going on that, you know. But just couldn't help but be surprised by the comparison there. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. EMP EDC Nymble X. Check it out, guys. Take care.